Hello and welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina, I live in the southeast coast of the UK. Today is Wednesday, the 14th of June 2023. And you all know what Wednesday means. Yes, we have loads to show you today. Different things, which is absolutely brilliant. Really, really cool, I tell you. Oh my gosh. As you can see, it's still warm. Oh my gosh, I've been up since 5. It's 8:10 in the morning. And you would have seen at the beginning, there was a little clip of, I did the sock wash this morning, all the hand knit socks. And I did actually on the line, there is 2 to every peg, so I didn't have enough pegs to hang them all out. So when I say that sock knitting is addictive, it is addictive because that's a fraction of what I have. And I'm still knitting socks. So, yeah, I think I might just have a problem there. But hey-ho, it's lovely to have a variety, isn't it? Oh, my gosh. So, yeah, I must admit, I do have to knit some more for Glenn. He is a bit low on the old socks compared to what mine are anyway. So I better knit him. As I say, and that's a fraction of the ones of mine. That is only some of his, and that's only, the, you know, I've knitted for gifts as well. So, wow, I surprised myself, I really did. Because what we do in the autumn winter is we wear what we want, and then about this time of year, I give them a good wash, and then wash them all together in one go, which I find easier. Then they will all go away, and basically ready for the autumn this year. I did say to Glenn when he rang me earlier on, I said, I'll tell you what, by the time it took me to peg those lot out, I could have sat and knitted a sock, I think. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Elmy and I have been up since 5 this morning. It's a bit cooler today, but yeah, we've been up since 5. He had his playtime because he likes his playtime in the morning. We had about 3/4 of an hour before he went flop on the floor. Mind you, yeah, that's the first morning he's done that for a couple of days. So at least it must be cooler today. But you all know where he's going this afternoon. So I'm picking Glenn up from work and we're taking him up the VETS. Just for his booster. He had his main one a few weeks ago, so it's just his booster. So fingers crossed he'll be in and out, and that'll be it now for another year. Because my baby boy don't like going up there, and his mama don't like taking him up there either, because he meows. I know he meows here at home, but it's a different meow, isn't it? Oh, bless his heart. So yeah, he's here's where he's going this afternoon. Right then, okay, so as you can see, I'm a bit more bubbly today. As I've always said, I'm a bouncing ball and I've bounced right back. So I'm still taking it a little easy at the moment. So yeah, as I say, I've done my washing this morning, and you know, I'll be doing my cross stitch, I think, after while this is uploading. So yeah, I'm really, yeah, I'm glad I took that decision of actually halving the tablets again. Anyway, that's enough of that. Because today is What Have You Been Up to Wednesday? Right, as I've said, we have absolutely loads. Oh my gosh, let's move over. So this is where all the pictures are going. And right at the end, there's a real special one with a little video as well. Okay, right then. So, first of all is Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Now, Sarah was asked to, by her friend, if I remember rightly, yes, if she would knit her a Harry Styles inspired cardigan. And this is what Sarah made. Now, her friend who asked her to do it actually is going to see Harry Styles in Wembley, at Wembley. So I'm assuming she'll be wearing the cardigan. And Sarah did it is 18 by 14 squares. She did it in chunky wool. It took 2 weeks and 1 day to make. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I tell you, Sarah, your friend is going to look so smart when she goes to Wembley. And well done. You never know. If she actually managed to get a photograph of her wearing it with Harry or near Harry, then please send it over. We'd all like to see that. That'd be absolutely amazing. So well done, Sarah. That's absolutely brilliant. Okay, next up we have Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Now, as I was just saying about addiction for sock knitting, Cheryl has this addiction. Actually, there's a few that has this addiction. And Cheryl has knitted another pair of socks off the needles. And the pattern is By the Shore by Nancy Wheeler. Now, I have knitted this pattern, and it is a beautiful pattern to knit. It is a paid for on Ravelry. It knits up pretty quickly. It does, actually. You're right there, Cheryl. And it is only a 4-row repeat. So, you know what I mean? It is absolutely brilliant. And she did it in the Windermere by Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit yarns, which unfortunately don't dye anymore. But when she did, her yarns were absolutely gorgeous. And the mini was from Stash. So Cheryl, absolutely amazing. Love, love, love them. So well done. Well done. Okay, so next up we have, this one looks so much fun, and we've never had this before. The lovely Nadine, which is in the America, she actually went to her local fibre festival, which is called Fibre Fusion Northwest. And she did a course on yarn dyeing. Oh my gosh, I actually did a course years ago at my local, well, not local, it's about an hour away, at Sconch. And it is fun. It really, really is. And you have done an amazing job. You really have. And she said it was so much fun playing with yarn and colours. The tutor said to, choose pictures for inspiration. So she chose pictures of landscapes that are very special. And she did learn a lot, which is brilliant. And I will say, Nadine, please, when you actually knit them up or crochet them up or whatever you're going to do with them in the future, please send over some pictures and what you make with your own dyed yarn. We'd love to see that. We really, really would. So well done. What a fun class. Next up we have the lovely Melanie. Now what we got here, we've got a few things for Melanie, if I remember rightly. Let's have a look. Right then, so we have Melanie has crocheted a 18 by 18 inch granny square cushion cover for her son. He had seen hers and he had asked if he could have one, and this is what she made. Absolutely beautiful. She went and brought the inner, which is an 18 by 18, and then, popped it in and crocheted around. Absolutely gorgeous. I reckon he will absolutely love it. Now, she actually started it last Wednesday afternoon and finished it Thursday morning. It is a quick old craft, isn't it, crochet, when you get into it? Really, really, really is. Then, for her birthday this year, she actually got a new sewing machine. Oh, what an amazing present, eh? And she hadn't actually been on a sewing machine since school. Okay, and she made this cosmetic bag, fully lined. It's absolutely gorgeous. It really, really, really is, Melanie. The pattern is a free, and you all know how much we like that word on this channel, from Sew, S-E-W, easy.com. Absolutely lovely. I do love it. And when you say you hadn't been on one since school, you did a really good job just putting a zip in. Yeah, gosh, that is absolutely brilliant. Also, she has, oh my gosh, yes. Now, if you know Stylecraft Special, every now, I think it's once a year, I think it is, they actually do a crochet along, don't they, for blankets. I've taken part in a couple of them, but as I say, they're ones that I've donated off for raffles and stuff for charity. But this one is the Poldark blanket. She brought the kit from Wool Warehouse. It's designed by Catherine Bly. Started on the 26th of May. An amazing free again pattern, and it is a cowl, you know, crochet along, but obviously you can download the pattern and do it as a whole. And the yarn is Stylecraft Special from well, no, it's not from Stylecraft Special. What am I thinking? Stylecraft Special. Absolutely gorgeous. Those blocks look brilliant. And oh, Melanie, absolutely brilliant. You have been a busy bee, I will say, and carry on with the sewing. You're doing really, really well. Next up, we have the lovely Laura, also from America. And like most of us that are crafters, not a fan of the summer, especially over in East Tennessee. We moan about it here, do you know what I mean? But then again, we don't have aircon or nothing like that, do we, over here? So she is more of an indoor crafter, like most of us. So what she does is she takes her sock knitting out on the porch while her kids, Jack and Everly, play. Oh, absolutely gorgeous picture, I will say. Lots of socks and amigurumi animals. I tell you what, those amigurumi animals are amazing. I did put them all on one big picture, but honestly, absolutely gorgeous. They really, really are. And what a beautiful picture of you sat on the porch doing your knitting on your socks. Oh, can't beat it, can you? Can't beat it. So Laura, well done. Absolutely brilliant. Now, the lovely Linda. Now, we've seen Linda before, so hi, Linda. And honestly, she's a one clever crafter as well. She really, really is. Now, Linda has knitted this hat. Now, it's her own design, worked top down, which is very unusual for a hat, isn't it? And did a folded brim. It's the oldest skein in stash, which is Fibre Nymph Dye Works, one of a kind colourway in Cozy Base Superwash DK Merino. Honestly, Linda, it looks so, so nice. And I just say, you don't often see a top down for a hat. So yeah, you've got to start putting your patterns out. You really do. They're, you know what I mean? Because that is a unique one. It really is. And it's absolutely beautiful. Also, Linda has been has knitted some socks using up leftovers from a sweater project and heart. Oh, and the heart pattern from her Stitch Dictionary. So basically, another one that she's made up. Absolutely brilliant. I love the colour. I love the way that the heart go right down the front of the actual sock. Absolutely brilliant. Well done. Also, Linda, another busy one, has been doing some cross stitch. What a great idea this is. Now, it's a box set of 24 gift tags with 6 Xmas themed cross stitch charts brought from The Works in the UK. I haven't been to The Works for donkey's years. I'm going to have to go and visit The Works, I think. Thinking of using them for our own advent for this year. Great idea. Absolutely brilliant. I do love that idea. I really do. So when you actually do that, get those finished and get all your little parcels all, you know, your little yarn all parceled up and everything. Show us, please. Show us. We all want to see. So well done, Linda. Okay then, so next up we have the lovely Karen. So hi, Karen. So just off the needles is a bear from, let's have a look here, from Louise Crowthers, knitted wild animal friends. That's where the bear is from. The honey pot and dipper pattern is from Julie HM Toys. He sits on the table in her camper. He looks so smart, doesn't he? Her husband is called Jim, and it was his idea to make a bear and honey pot to go with the old bear lives here with honey plaque. I just think that's amazing. I really, really do. And what made me laugh, actually, Karen, in your email, it was absolutely brilliant, is that she put in there that she's really chuffed. She hadn't actually heard of the word chuffed before until she started watching us over here in the UK, the knitting podcasts, because we do use the word. I'm really chuffed with that, and I tell you what, you should be really chuffed with that. So, I love it, absolutely love it. But she said she'd never heard of that word before, so I thought that was really great. But Jim, your bear is absolutely amazing. He really, really is. So well done, Karen. Absolutely great fun. Now, it's my lovely friend Jane. Hi, Jane. Now, honestly, her garden is just coming alive, isn't it? Really is. Was it last week or the week before she'd made herself a wind chime with spoons and stuff, which I thought was an amazing idea. And Jane's partner Bobby, so hi Bobby, has been making stuff for her garden. He's built a lovely patio and a garden pond. Oh, that must be lovely having a little pond, and these lovely planters, honestly. But she did put at the end of the email, isn't she a lucky girl? So is he. He's one lucky bloke to have the lovely Jane. So honestly, absolutely brilliant. Bobby, you're doing a fantastic job. Absolutely brilliant. So well done. Well done. Next up, we have the lovely Denise. So hi, Denise. This is her third pair of socks. As I say, it is addictive. She has managed with no errors. Brilliant. That's what I said to you, didn't I? Come on, stick with it. Stick with it. It will click in the end. It always does. She managed the gusset without any problems whatsoever. So, do you know what I mean? That's an achievement in itself. She used 4-ply wool, which is king coal. So soft, I can imagine. Absolutely gorgeous. The pattern is obviously my all-time favourite, and I'd pass this on to any beginner, which is the lovely Winwick mum, Christine Perry. Honestly, her pattern is amazing. It really, really is. She's got tutorials on YouTube. You can actually print them off of her, I think it's her blog or her website, or you can do like I did and buy her book, because her book is just, well, it's a Bible basically of starting to knit socks. It really is. So Denise, you have done an amazing job. Absolutely brilliant. So she did say, I'm sure that was Denise, that said about looking out for a new, next time looking out for a pattern. I would say it is paid for, but Sandra from Cherry Heart, she has actually got my first sock pattern. That was actually the first pattern I did many, many years ago. It is a lovely pattern to do. It is simple. You don't have to think a lot about it. So I would recommend that one, even though there is a lot out there, but I would recommend that one. Okay then, but they're brilliant, Denise. Well done. Next up, we have the lovely Carol. Hi, Carol. Socks. Honestly, you are just flying. You all are flying along with your socks. They are just, this time of year, they're just lovely. I sat yesterday afternoon with my my granny in a row socks, just knitting away. Oh, it's just so nice, isn't it? Because there's nothing bulky in your hands. Now, these socks are the pattern from the lovely Kay Jones, and it's Summer of Stitching Beachcomber socks. Try a plain little one for fun. Oh yeah, that was it, sorry. And she also did a little one for fun as well. I just think they're brilliant. I really do. As I say, it's another great designer here. Kay Jones are her socks. I've got quite a few. The prairie socks I've knitted. She's got loads. Oh, the crunkle socks. Honestly, they are brilliant. So she's another brilliant designer as well, and she has beginner levels up. So absolutely brilliant, Carol. Well done. Absolutely love them. Right then, next up we have my lovely friend Pat. Hi, sweetie. Now, her friend's daughter made this gorgeous crochet blanket. She did it all from stash, and it took her forever. Unfortunately, Pat, you didn't give your friend's daughter's name, so I can't actually say her name. But honestly, Pat, oh, she has done an amazing job. She really, really has. And, oh, I just love it. Absolutely love it. So well done to Pat's friend's daughter. Well done. Right, next up, this is just stunning as well. So it's the lovely Lorraine. Hi, Lorraine. This actually is a Scrappy blanket granny squares. Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. Lorraine, you have done a lovely, lovely job. You really have. And it's so satisfying as well, isn't it, when it's all scrappy, all out of stash. And it, you know, in my opinion, I've always said it, you buy yarn for a project and then whatever's left over is free. So basically whatever you make out of that project, whatever that leftovers is a bonus. Do you know what I mean? So absolutely gorgeous. I love it, love it, love it. So well done, Lorraine. Now another crochet. This is the lovely Hazel. So hi, Hazel. This is the first and only at the moment corner to corner blanket. She made it last year, and she is thinking of making another one very soon. Well, soonish. This was made for her granddaughter, made on based on a video game called Plants versus Zombies. That's gone right over my head, but it looks cool. We don't do video games here. It took 8 weeks. I just think that's brilliant. And made from, and there was laughy faces, sheepy, that yarn. So well done. The sunflowers were meant to be pillows, but she added them onto the blanket to make it bigger. Honestly, Hazel, it's brilliant. It really, really is, and so much fun. And I reckon your granddaughter must have loved it. Absolutely brilliant. So well done. Right, now we have the lovely Carol. Hi, Carol. Now, at the beginning of Carol's email, she did actually mention that she didn't think she'd been actually very productive. Wow. I think you might have done, actually. And little Snoopy's coming back. I love seeing little Snoopy. He is such a cutie pie. Okay then, right, so let's start with number 1. So first of all, she has actually made this mixology shawl for her daughter-in-law's birthday. Oh my gosh, absolutely beautiful, and she is going to love it so much. Next up, she's made these, oh dear, because if you remember, Carol made, knitted a little jumper, didn't she, for Snoopy for the coronation, where now, obviously it's warmer weather, she has made these new bandanas for Snoopy, ready for the Women's World Cup and his birthday in August. So, oh my gosh, Snoopy, happy birthday from little Elmy here and me in August. And I'm going to be watching the World Cup, honestly, obviously the Women's World Cup. I'm so looking forward to it. I really, really am. And he's going to look so smart in his bandanas. He really, really is. You'll have to send some photographs in so we can see them when he's wearing them for the matches. Right then, next up, she has made she made garden cushion for Claire and Joanne. So this is the garden cushions she made for Claire and Joanne, and so there's 2 there with the cushions, and the fabric she actually got was a remnant. Let me see, where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. I did write it down. yeah, was a remnant, that's it. And then what was left over from the fabric, which is such a pretty fabric, it really, really is, Carol. She also made herself some new cushions for her own cane chair with the leftovers. And as she bought, that is exactly what us crafters are good at doing. Honestly, absolutely beautiful. They really, really are absolutely gorgeous. Also, as I say, she didn't think she'd been very productive. Her granddaughter, Marine, asked for short dungarees. She has to hem them as yet, but she's going to do that after she's actually tried them on. Honestly, they are beautiful. They really, really are, Carol. And your granddaughter's going to love them. She really is. And then last but not least, there is the lovely Tilly and the Buttons pattern. I have got quite a few of them. I haven't brought any new ones lately, I must admit. Yeah. And this is the Lyra, L-Y-R-A frock. And this is actually for Carol. She loved the painted effect fabric. Honestly, it looks so lovely. It really, really does. It's going to be so cool in this weather. And yeah, so for someone who hasn't been very productive, well, you thought you hadn't, I'd hate to think when you think you have. My gosh, you have done amazing, Carol. So well done for everything. Right then, so this is the last one, and this is very, very special. The lovely Denise, hi Denise, has made this gorgeous, and I mean gorgeous, scrappy quilt. And this is what I mean about a memory, anything, you know, a memory quilt or anything memory. It is just beautiful. And she made this quilt from her late husband's shirts. Some of the patches are from his shirts. Some of the patches are pieces of velvet to add a bit of pop. The grandchildren love to use it in the garden, you know, as a garden rug. I just think it's gorgeous. Honestly, Denise, you have done an amazing job. And also within the quilt, she has actually popped a couple of her late husband's football badges from his shirts as well. So honestly, oh, absolutely beautiful. And also in this little video clip, there is she has made a couple of cushions to go with the quilt and a couple of project bags, all from his shirts. Denise, you have done an amazing job, and I'm sorry, obviously, you know, to hear, you know, about your circumstances, but honestly, you have done him proud, and well done. Honestly, well done. Right then, so that is it this week. As I said, we had a lot to do this week, so well done everybody. Honestly, you have all done a great job. You really, really have, and the mixture is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, as always, if you want to get in contact, it's here, littleworkroomcrafts16 at gmail.com. Email over pictures and a little bit of bump, you know, on what you used or where you are if you're out for a day out, and tell us all about it. And, you know, we love seeing what you're up to. So I am actually going to, because now it is 25 to 9 in the morning. I'm feeling tired now. Shouldn't have got up at 5, should I? Oh, dear me. Anyway, so I am going to have a cup of tea. I'm going to edit this, and then I think I might get my cross stitch out. If not, I am going to do some knitting on my socks and chill until I have to take my baby boy over to the VETS. I don't know where he's gone. He's probably gone upstairs to bed. What a life, eh? Who would not want to be a cat? That's all I can say. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay then, right, so I am going to love you and leave you all. So I will be back on Monday as always. So please take care, stay safe, and as always, my lovelies, happy crafting. Bye.